Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Dee. I'm a Saint Beauty artist and a DIY lash enthusiast, and I just recently became a brand ambassador for a company called Savvi. They're an athleisure line, clothing line. I have this shirt. That is what is happening over here. I'm doing a haul, so that's why the bathroom is kind of all messed up. They also have this really cute sports bra, so they have a variety of different things. I'll link stuff below just in case you're interested, but today's video is all about Saint Beauty. So I wanted to go through my everyday makeup routine, how quick it is, how easy it is, and how put together I look. I feel like when I look in the mirror, my skin is glowing, my skin looks like skin, it is not heavy, it's covering up everything that I want it to cover up, and it's simple, easy, and affordable. So that is what I want to show you guys today, and I literally got my look from one palette. Now, in full disclosure, I don't have my cheek color in here. You'll see that, and then I don't have my eyeshadow, but I have it in here. There are a variety of different sizes that you can get. This one is kind of the smaller size. If you're not into having the whole shebang, you can get a 4 one, so you just can have your foundation, your concealer, your brush, bronzer, whatever it is. And then they also have bigger ones. So they have a variety of different styles and sizes to fit your lifestyle, whatever you want to spend, whatever you want to use your face with. So I'm using this. I will go through and kind of speed it up, and it's kind of a talk over. So I'm explaining what I'm doing, the colors that I'm using, all that stuff, but it will also be down below. So if you have any questions, if you're interested about getting color match, I will link all that information below. But hopefully it helps. If you're a busy mom like me, I work full-time corporate world. I have kids, I have 2 puppies, my life is chaotic and crazy, and I don't have time like I used to. I never really had the time, but I don't have time to do a full-blown makeup look that takes 30-40 minutes to an hour to look the same way that I do right now. What I love about this, it's quick, it's easy, it's affordable, it's all in one compact. I do use 4 different brushes. That is extra. You can literally get away with using 1 brush. And as you will see, I did my eye makeup using 1 eyeshadow in my finger. That is it. It is super easy. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I am going to be using 4 different brushes, like I mentioned before. That is super extra. You only need 1 brush. I'm gonna go in with the first brush, which is the blend brush, and I'm gonna color correct. So I have dark eye circles. I have 3 different colors, blue, green, and purple under my eyes. So I actually take 2 different color correctors. I take the color Frenchie, which is the color that I'm using right now. It is actually a cheek and lip color, but I use it because it's nice and orangey color, and it like an orangey terracotta color that helps to cancel out a little bit of those under eye circles. So then I go in with the Beauty Blender, or I keep saying Beauty Blender, it's a Real Techniques blender. Save your money, go for the more affordable option. I like the Real Techniques blender better than the Beauty Blender. So after I go through that, I'm gonna go in and color correct my face with June color. So the biggest thing that I combat is redness. So I like to go in with June. It has a little bit of a green undertone. Now this is not going to work for every skin tone or color. So if you have a lot of redness, let me know and I can make you a recommendation or get with your Saint Beauty artist and make a recommendation. But I'm taking the buff brush and I am very like doing a very light wash of color on my redness. I'm not trying to really go in and do my whole face. I'm just focusing on the area where my redness is, and then again taking the Beauty Blender, just making sure that everything is blended in. So next I'm going to take my main highlight shade. I kind of leveled up or shaded up because of the summer. So this is the color Aurora. It's a little bit darker than White Peach, which is what I usually use, but I just kind of smear this all over, and then I'm going to take my contour, which is Ash, and just put it on the areas of my face that I want to contour. So I'm putting it right above my cheekbones, not where the hollow point is, but right above that. And then obviously you can see it just around my forehead, and that's gonna give me a little bit more dimension. And smeared on my nose, what the heck. So then I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade, which is White Peach. This is kind of my brightening shade, or what I would use for my brightening shade. So kind of in between colors. So what I'm doing is I'm putting it on my T-zone, the areas that I want to keep it bright. And then I'm gonna go in with a setting spray and spray my face. This is the Milani setting spray. I really, really like it. I feel like it helps blend my makeup out, but it also helps the longevity of my makeup. And then I'm taking the 3D foundation brush. This is literally the only brush that you need. You do not need any of the other brushes. This is the one that I recommend to anybody who does color matches because it literally does everything. But I'm blending out the lighter colors first, picking my face. Apparently I have like a hair or something, who knows? It happens. And then I'm gonna go in with the darker color and just kind of blend it all out. So what I try to do in with the contour color, I'm blending it, kind of smearing it around, if you will. With the main highlight color, I really try to like dot it into my skin. And then what I'm gonna do, what I did is I kind of wiped off any excess residue or excess product, and I'm just going in and just really kind of pushing into my skin, making sure that everything's blended, making sure that there's no harsh lines, and just the product is pushed into my skin. So again, can't tell you enough, take your Real Techniques sponge and then just make sure that everything is blended out. Now, I do not wet my sponge. For me, I don't know if it's because I have dry skin, but I just feel like when I wet my sponge or dampen it, it moves the product in, but it doesn't really ever get my, like push the product into my skin. I feel like a dry Real Techniques sponge does that. That is my personal preference, but I'd recommend if you've ever done a damp beauty blender and you don't like it, try it dry and maybe that will make a difference. So then I'm taking the blender and I'm going to put a little bit more of that brightening shade. I'm going in and putting a little bit more color on those areas. My T-zone is where my redness peaks through the most. That is the area, like that's the biggest thing with my skin. So I like to go in and just add a little bit more coverage there. Then I'm gonna take my bronzer. I'm using the blush and bronzer brush and I'm using the smaller end, and I'm gonna take my bronzer, which is Bella, and I'm going to put it all on the areas where the sun light hits my face. So I really just wanna add warmth. The contour is adding dimension. The bronzer is adding warmth. I'm bringing it down on my neck and a little bit on my chest just to make sure that everything is all kind of blurred in, same color tone, that sort of thing. And then again, I'm taking my sponge and just making sure that everything is blended out. I hate the fact that I'm chewing gum during this video. It annoys the crap out of me. So I'm gonna take a cheek color. I don't remember what cheek color it is. I will put it up in the top of the screen. I think it's either Baby Watermelon or Hollywood. Those are the two that I usually go in. That is St. Tropaz. I know I'm saying that wrong. I'm doing like the ombre kind of thing where you take a little bit darker color and a lighter color and you mix them together. The St. Tropaz I don't like by itself. I feel like it kind of washes me out. If you are darker skin, or especially if you are like darker tanned or even Hispanic, oh my gosh, that would look so pretty on your skin. Definitely a color that I would recommend. But for me, because my skin is so fair, it just kind of washes me out and looks a little milky or something. So I like to mix it with other colors and kind of create a custom shade. Absolutely love it. So next I'm taking a beauty blender and I'm wiping off the excess stuff on my lids or my lips and then on my lids. I find that the eyeshadows go on best if there's no cream products. They don't crease or anything like that, so I just like to smear it. Now I'm going in, this is like my signature look. I don't got much time, I'm not going anywhere crazy, so I'm literally going to use one color, and this is the color Rivera eyeshadow, and I'm taking my ring finger and I'm applying it. Now I have not used any primers. If you have like very veiny eyes, then I would recommend maybe using a primer that has a little pigment in to kind of camouflage those and then go in. I do have a little bit of veins, but this color does a really good job of kind of blurring them out so it doesn't bother me. But I literally take one color. I think it looks so pretty, it looks so elegant, and I'll be honest with you, this is my everyday makeup routine, and I get so many comments of how pretty I look with just the simple routine, and I'm barely doing anything. So next I'm going in doing my eyebrows. So I take a Q-tip and I will run it through my eyebrows, and you can see how much excess product gets stuck in there. So before I go and pencil my eyebrows in, I like to get out that excess product. So then I'm taking the spoolie, making sure that they're kind of set. And then this is the Florence Tint and Tame Eyebrow Pencil. I don't know why I said that weird, but it has a little triangle end. I like it because it's not super precise. If you're somebody who doesn't like a very sharp edge or sharp strokes, then I'd recommend you try this one out, because to me it just gives me a whole wash of color. I don't really like the micro, like the microblading look. That's me personally. I don't like it on my eyes. So I really, really like it. Super cute. My hair's a nasty mess. I'm gonna fix it, and this is what the end product looks like. So everything all in one compact. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave your comments down below. Bye.